See, I'm sort of in the science business myself.
Not that I care in the least. I don't believe you.
It's true.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your
the leg bone's connected to the...
Amazing.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. It's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again?
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. You can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a...
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your from. Wrong. And acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass if acceleration is reduced by the inverse of its derivative of the speed relative to the speed of light?
Psst!
Marty! Have you found my younger self yet?
Well, I met your younger self.
Great!
And I gotta say, you're...
What?
You won't even talk.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but...
What? Oh, Father.
What's he gotta do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing some...
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up as he'd been sent by my father to check up on me.
Why does your younger self
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo! How could I have forgotten? The Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into including a number of noted inventors who...
So, it was a...
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional...
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a...
I'm not sure.
What does this expo have to do with...
When I was younger, I used to myself as working on some impossible... What was I muttering?
I don't know, h to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be to you.
You know, your younger...
It's a facade.
I still can't...
Blast! If only I...
Let's talk about your younger...
Okay.
Mass times acceleration. Of course, that's Newton. Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh. But how many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass if acceleration is reduced by the inverse of its derivative of the speed relative to the speed of light?
Psst, Doc!
Marty! How goes...
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me?
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot.
Yeah, but...
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a half.
Won't giving him the answer, man?
Only if it turns out that I have subatomic.
So...
It'll be fun.
What was H?
The Hamilton.
Got it. Guess what?
No!
Don't worry.
Good. Don't. I'm free to live out his life as again.
Sylvia,
Right.
hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of.
Equal to age expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment!
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator.
Yeah.
Great Scott! If h is a Hamiltonian, then h to the a multiplied by the inverse of h can only be the same as the expectation value for a. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured...
Where did you learn so much about...
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office! I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this! Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course! Naturally, it's just a scale model. Hey, first thing in the morning?
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered this subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket power drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks! So get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting... Either you're here to shine my shoe...
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
He's my employee. He's...
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen.